hey look, it's supposed to update tomorrow. Okay, so that's a little worrying, I guess. Since, well, exciting and worrying since I'm playing it now and I'm a little afraid something bad's gonna happen.
Okay.
Running away
Hey
from you?
guys, no. She wants to slip behind me.
Uh-huh.
Are you good now?
No, no, she's not.
She yawned. I take that as a yes, she's fine.
Uh-huh. Take that as you will.
That's fine.
Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome back to another Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out DLC stream thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. So, remember how last time it kind of sort of ended in disaster? Thanks to,
Kind of.
kind of.
Pretty good.
I think it did. Just because, what's it called? The rocket, right. The rocket needed oxygen, so we're kind of not exactly having a great time there. But I think I don't know if there's like a better way to do it. It's just um I feel like it's dumb. They either need to go in an Atmos suit or you need to supply them with their own like source of oxygen. So what we're gonna do is just pull the same crap as last time and do nothing but bring in hang on. We'll leave that alone for now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna deconstruct the sink. I was trying to be helpful and stop the spread of germs, but no, we're gonna need to actually build something here. So, oh gosh, I have a lot to do. Hello, there we go. Okay, for one, apparently printables. I don't remember this having happened last time, but we're just gonna go ahead and print out curative tablets since we don't have any.
I don't know curative tablets. Just because I don't know how to make them. I know there's a way to, but I just have never done it.
I think you need that one plant that ends up
Apothecary.
working, yeah.
But I never had the plants that use.
I'm pretty sure they grow in like a chlorine environment, or at least a warm environment, so you've got that going. And do I need to worry about you? I guess I do. Here, go to astronomy. That way we can give you rocket piloting too next time. There's our doctor, or a doctor anyway. There's our plumber doctor, and you're on the other planet, but this is as far as I need cooking right now, so let's give you improved construction just for the heck of it. And okay. That handles the skill distribution. I don't need to do it like that. I'm gonna increase this to a 9 or else they're never gonna come up here. If we stick around, I think what we might do is maximize our room up here. So in theory, I could build a ladder up and like hold a few more things up here, but maybe not
In theory.
in theory. Hang on, is it because I did crew only? Here, let's do all. So what happened last time is I sent the pilot up in space with an oxygen mask going, you know what, this is probably enough oxygen for them to survive. It it was not. They died before they even made it to the planet, so the poor rocket was just gonna drift alone forever.
That's sad.
That's pretty sad. So here, we're doing this. We're going to pretty much. Actually, I should double build, shouldn't I? Here, let's build two of you. One of these is gonna hold oxalite and just oxalite, and the other one is gonna hold a little bit of food, but I will not hesitate to restrict the amount of weight it can hold. Why are you nails? Okay, that was the other issue, and right now we're going to solve that the other way. So here, Lindsay will be the pilot for this one, which means we're going to designate this one as only Lindsay. Oh, do I need a... Are the outhouses always assigned as public?
I think so.
Assigned to... Can I not assign this to public? Wait. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. So it's just gonna stay like that, I guess. So much for that brilliant idea, huh?
Nah.
And I think I can restrict it to crew, but then that kind of comes into the issue of will only the person assigned be the one delivering Oxalite, in which case that's kind of bad, but that also slows us down. Oh, I was like, what did you do? Okay, fine. We'll come back to that. Never mind. Are you building? Thank you. This this one is going to be the one that we're going to make hold nothing but food. I'm a little afraid of like overdoing it, so I'm going to drop in 100 kilograms and go for food. Which, where would that actually be? Miscellaneous, organic? Am I thinking of the completely wrong thing? I think it's the wrong thing.
I have no idea, honestly.
How did I do this last time? No, it wasn't a storage bin. It ended up being an actual, like, fridge, and we just sacrificed whatever we thought would be applicable. So here, this one ends up being Oxalite. We apparently never mind Oxalite, so we're gonna go do that first before continuing. Where are you? There you go. There's some Oxalite right here. So we're just gonna mine all of this. The moment somebody ends up digging that out, we can designate that as a filter. And I'm seriously just going to work as fast as possible here for that. There we go. Okay, let's call that good.
We'll call it good.
And we'll
Pretend it's
just,
good.
yeah, like, just pretend it's okay. Hopefully that's Lindsay just walking off right now with all of it.
Go, Lindsay, go.
And that pretty much gives me an excuse to just expand the farm now. I think the worst thing about it is now there's a little extra oxygen down here, but as long as nobody ends up getting trapped under, as I'm like just paranoid and watching the Sweetles. Here, can somebody unentomb that, please? Thank you. I should really keep an eye on what's going on up there, shouldn't I?
Yes. You also
Maybe a
need to
little.
check your other base to make sure they actually have food.
I think oxygen was going to be their major issue.
I just remembered you have to check the other ones. They died.
They're not as good as this one. Okay, yeah, almost all the oxygen's accumulating up here. That's fair. Hang on. So what is our gas made out of here? Okay, it's mostly oxygen, but not in a high enough concentration. Got it. Which means I could just give them a hand and relocate their bedding up here instead. Assuming... Oh yeah. You can totally sleep in like a 60 to 40 degree room, right? Sure. Why not? Hang on, what's the temperature like up here? Since it's all floating to the top because, spoiler alert, it's, what? No, the oxygen. Hang on, if I start making this like the top of the base, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means this is technically a floor. At least the way I like to build. So here, if we do that, we try and get this water to just... Let's try and be smart about that water and not make a fucking mess in the base. And try. The key word is try. I think that's almost always going to be the key word, isn't it?
Trying is all you can do.
Sometimes, anyway. Here, if we do that, hopefully nobody gets stuck down there. So if we do that, I think some of the water will end up down there. And Yeah, this could definitely work out. Just because I think priority one now becomes to make sure that these guys can breathe. And if I'm opening up space over here into either nothingness or just vacuums, they're probably going to be okay. Again, probably. Except we're going to lose a lot of water going down. Yeah. Like that. There we go. I got the mop orders in. Oh, that's not so bad. Though, if we stay observing here, it'll probably be better, because we can probably catch the rest of this and mop it up before it gets too terrible. Hopefully, probably. We'll see. Hey, look, I have water. So it's a good idea. Usually. Oh, and for this to even be functional, I have to, like, open up from the side. The good thing is I'm probably going to deconstruct this crude painting and have it repainted up there now that our masterworker, well, our artist over here now has Masterworks. Yay. Okay, so, assuming that eventually the air is gonna move right, and I may want to rethink that. I think I need to develop this one a little bit more and probably situate them more, like the more important stuff all the way up here instead. But that requires paying a lot of attention to over here. Shifting around, you're not comfy. Yeah. Alright, that's a door. No. Is she ever? Is she ever? Alright, let's clear it up like that. And we're gonna have to remember to come back and make that door completely openable. But for now, well, for now I might as well. There's 5 of you. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8 for the max-sized room. And if we work from the top, it'll kind of look like that. But again, I don't want to trap this water just yet. And you need to be set to open. How is our breathability? See, the fact that there's oxygen up here, and that it's probably going to start trickling this way, or flowing this way, I suppose would be the more proper term. We should probably open this up too. The Dasha Saltine Seed, got it. Okay, we can totally get rid of you, because that's the way I roll. And I think we're going to help from this side by doing this. Like, come here. Oh, dang it. Oh, sweet. Quite literally. Yeah, that's getting printed on the other colony, since they don't have one.
They need
Well,
farmers.
I won't say that they need them, but
Most Weevils do, right?
yeah, they tend to the farm. There we go.
Want to make sure.
Introducing an invasive species over here. Also, can anybody... hang on. Hopefully they didn't collapse yet. Good. The farmer, a miner, a useless person, I'm sorry, a doctor, and... nobody can ranch it, so he's just gonna walk around. Maybe that's what I need. I'll print out a 6 dupe over here and get it to be some sort of rancher instead. I thought I had one over here, but evidently not. And if we just gently encourage them to hurry up there, maybe we can mop this water before it becomes too big a mess. Like that. I think as long as the mop order has been given, they'll more than likely get it, even if it's too much. Yeah, that sounds about right. There we go. I'm just spamming mop over here for no good reason. Plus, that one doesn't exist anymore, so, you know, it's a little grayed out. Alright, so back to the rocket, probably. Probably supposed to be a good idea. Are you okay? It's only 2. You'll be fine. How are we doing in here? Is it breathable now? Good. Okay, 24, 27, and there's 459 kilograms of oxalite in here. I think that means in cycle 105, what the hell happened down here? Oh. I see. Can I even mop any of this? Fine. We're gonna have to do it the old way. Of just watching right here. So what happened is, apparently some of this melted and came down. I probably need to drop in a little um, preventative tile just to... Oh, I can't. Awesome. What are you? Salt? Salt, snow... I need to fix this and make it not be so dangerous to our actual water supply. So, if I close this up, it's a bad idea since this will get blocked off and not great. If I just open this up, we're gonna have to be playing like defensively here to make sure that anytime any other kind of water gets in, since I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any germ. Okay, it's not supposed to really have germs, but it's probably picking some up from that stuff. Maybe. I'm supposed to leave. There we go. But yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna spill over and into our clean water reservoir. I mean, which is great. I really don't want that to happen, but... Here, mop it up. Like, there's 6 of you. Let's go. There we go. On Nutmeg's part, I mean.
Yep, she's happy. She's on my lap, just getting pets.
That's good.
And she complains if I stop.
Like any good dog would. Okay, I think we're reaching a point where we might be able to expand battery capacity as well, just because there's so many grown plug slugs now that I'm not even gonna bother.
Here, she's staring.
Hi, Nutmeg. Congratulations, you have a dog scarf. Come here. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I'm like, hey, saltwater, you wanna spread out a little? Thanks. Okay, there, crisis averted here. I'm pretty sure that we're not ready to leave just because I forgot about dropping in a fridge for her. There you go. Have a fridge. There's what?
Oh, there's a gnat flying around.
Oh, so she's staring at something.
She's trying to catch it.
Hang on. Fridge? Do we have an issue? A duplicate must be present. Yeah, of course. But why are you having issues? Here, let's make it out of igneous rock then. What is your issue with me here? Here, there's 2 going up, so I can only assume that one's probably at least carrying something for that. At the very least, I can probably send somebody to start digging this for more sweet, sweet copper. So there, we've got that. If we're supposed to look somewhere, just because, oh look, medicine can go in there. If we give them, say, oh, cap it at, I really need to know how much to eat. Let's cap it at 10 kilograms. Actually, that seems like too much. Let's cap it at 5 kilograms, right? Hi, Nutmeg. Here, I'll pet you from here. There you go. You can lick that hand. It's okay. Okay, this is the map with the grub fruit preserve. So if we just give them like 5 kilograms of grub fruit, stick that up to a 9, and see what happens, maybe we'll be okay. But if not, hang on, I may have built that bathroom too early. How many uses do you have left? Or do you not tell me like that anymore? I think she'll be fine. I think she can still go in this rocket, go make the little supply run to that 3rd planet that I don't know what the name is yet. And we'll just bring her back and hopefully she doesn't, like, pee herself? Oh, we'll see. Okay, those two are still digging. Probably need to keep on taking out more of the copper that exists out there, and maybe... Oh, it's unbreathable polluted oxygen. Okay. Kind of staring at it like, wait, why is it red? It shouldn't be this red. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some form of oxygen over here, but yeah, pretty much. When do you turn on? Oh, you're on now. Good. That probably means we can afford to run the metal refinery, especially now that we've got, what is that, 5 different plug slugs powering up all of these jumbo batteries. And if we should see that, in theory, if we come this way and add in a few more batteries to this whole system, we should be fine. But we're probably going to end up losing this sleet weed that's growing over here. In fact, I should probably make sure, yeah, that they are being auto harvested. There's probably not much that needs to be flipped like that that's actually within reach. Probably should reach this one grapefruit plant, or maybe make a secondary room down here, up here, I should say, for these guys. But here, in the meantime, we're gonna expand our grubfruit by just a little bit, and you know, it's late enough. We might as well assign Lindsay and just hit crew only. Actually, I wasn't doing that because of the food, right? There's no food. Maybe I shouldn't yet. Let's do that. Sorry for making you come all the way up here. My bad. She'll be fine. So here, in that case, the only thing I'm going to concede is if we drop this to 8, but all across the board, so that only those 5 kilograms of grubfruit get moved, it should be okay, right? And did that say 400 or 4,000 grams of grubfruit preserve? And you a-hole, are you just gonna drop the preserve all the way down?
Yes.
I would laugh if it just ended up somewhere down a long ladder route. Wait, you know, I could always just click up there. I keep on forgetting. It's not in here. Somebody took it out. They might have been taking it out to eat themselves, but I kind of doubt it. Here, I'm gonna flip back over to Mipani real quick and just sort out the situation. Yeah, sort out the situation. Technically, if I mirror the room the way I like to, it's supposed to look something like this. Since this is a max room, or max size barracks. Need to dig from there, need to dig from there. And technically I need to dig all the way over here to actually get any use out of this airflow tile, but we might overlook that for now. Also, I get the feeling that something terrible is happening down here, so here. To keep the dupes happy, to keep the dupes happy, we're moving the manual generator wheel over here, because I have a feeling whoever keeps running here is probably running out of air to breathe. And if we're gonna end up tanking some of the decor values over here, but that's okay. We'll fix it later. We'll just decor bomb a bunch of statues somewhere, everywhere.
I hope you get more unicorns.
I like those. Isn't that just like a mediocre?
I don't care. I like it.
Hang on. Camille is not a rancher, and neither is me. But
That's why I put what job I call before their name.
I've started to do that. Anyways, we're gonna go for a care package of omelets because food is food. You need to make me an omelet this week.
I'll maybe make you pancakes.
Deal. Inch thick pancakes it is.
Pancakes.
Okay, here. I need to do that. I need to get rid of that. If we go with the flooring convention I like, 2, 3, The floor is technically there, which means... Sorry, zoomed in a little too much, which means airflow tiles go there. This can be dug out as well. And look, I actually am leaving them with a ton of orders, so we don't have to really worry about these guys for a little while. Okay, if I mirror that, it's supposed to be like that as well. And I think it's safe to deconstruct that as well as digging this one out. Yeah, hopefully a little more oxygen makes its way up there. If not, I mean, I guess it's barely breathable, but ain't nobody liking that. The other thing I can do is probably widen this out just a little bit at a couple of points to try and make sure that this keeps on moving upwards, so it's not just a single tile. I think that might help with a little bit of the gases playing around, especially in this game.
Yeah, the gases are always just so hard to manage.
There we go.
In my personal opinion, because you don't know where they're gonna move, you don't know how they're gonna move.
Here, 4 of the 5 kilograms have been delivered to the fridge, and I'm pretty sure 4.6 kilograms of grub fruit preserve is probably good enough, especially since if you consider that it's just constantly, or at least decaying at a constant rate. And I don't like to lose food. I know that there is, what is that, over 100,000 calories available for them to eat, but I'd rather not deal with that. Also, hang on. We're gonna save the game right now in case something goes wrong, because
Something always goes wrong.
something will always go wrong. I know that we can get I know we can always get a pilot pretty quickly, but I kind of prefer to not lose the dupes. At least it's a definite restart. Okay, there's the achievement for going into space.
Yay.
So then we just go away. And you know what? I know I don't really make people come up here, but hey, aren't you supposed to be connected? Sending a red signal because I left you. I left you really, really low. That's not a bad thing. That's just, I didn't want to have dupes worrying about making the trip all the way up here just to run on this one wheel. But with the fact that there's just so much polluted oxygen floating around up here, what we're gonna do is drop in a deodorizer and have it run off this one line. The good news is, now that we have this amount of... I should probably go over there if I'm going to talk about it. This amount of plug slugs just powering up everything. What we can probably do is start making an additional, say a battery bank way up here, because, well, maybe not a battery bank, but rather at least run wiring from... How are you overloaded? Oh. No, how are you overloaded? It's just by 5 watts. I guess I could always deactivate one deodorizer and it wouldn't be too bad, but probably not that one. This one is probably a good candidate, or hell, this one. Yeah. And hold on just a minute. Okay. I need to actually use the dang transformers because this is not helping at all. So what that means is we're gonna dig into here. We're gonna kind of close off this wall and make like the first transformer, or at least we're gonna try. Which means, let me see that electrical line again. Actually, no.
Just trying to start your electrical swing.
Trying. I'm not really at liberty to call it that, just because it's gonna be weird. Alright, a third of a cycle to get there. So, if I can start designing this, that would be great. Here, if we were to mirrored this design and realized that it's dripping over there, so we need to mop again. I should probably focus a little more on digging and shifting this ice away somewhere else, huh? Anyway, did any get in the water supply? No, good. Okay, I need them to be at like 6 places at once, so we're going to fire up some copper ore for metal production. And then that way this nice cold polluted water gets purified and gets sent into the nice water reservoir down here. This starts getting dug out, so I think if we pull up the plant again, I think we need a we need a frickin' plan for this. So if we take this to be the wall, that means a transformer goes here. No smart batteries are needed just because of what's it called? Just because I think this one's actually, why are you here? You know, I'm not sure why I put a smart battery here. Maybe it's because I had this in mind for setting up a hydrogen generator. Now that we've got nearly 150 kilograms of it stored up. So here, let's just slap down those airflow tiles there. What we'll do is run... We can be cheap because we're not using refined metal. We're gonna run that. It's still heavy watt wiring that we're gonna build just completely out of copper. And let's leave that room in for additional batteries, but also start actually dropping in said batteries. You know, if I make them out of smart batteries instead, you know, the little amounts that we pretty much can hold on to, I think they'll be more efficient and lose less charge over time instead of building them out of just regular jumbo batteries. Okay, here's that. I should probably check in on yeah, this poor person. Holding breath. Did you use up everything? Do you need to be told to like ditch the mask? Radiation resistant seafood.
How did you get that?
It's, hang on, can I see that on you? Wait, I'm hitting the storage bin, my bad. Radioactive contaminants. 50% of Lindsay's exposures to these germs will result in radioactive contaminants. Okay. Like, can I be told? I don't understand. Hang on, how much is in here? There's still 426 kilograms. It's very breathable. Do you need to, like, unequip your thing? Is this a bug now? Hang on, she's breathing? Okay. Why are you holding your breath? Like, there's oxygen around. Can we, like... Ah, unequipped suit. There. Now you're good. I think. Anyway, if we look at Lephora... Oh, great. It's gonna be like the last one, isn't it? Okay, I think I need to be looking at the base rocket again to be able to do stuff. The good news is... Oh, hey, there's another top. The good news is there's a nice flat area over here to use as a staging area to actually land a rover and a dupe. The bad thing is when I start sending material in, we're probably gonna have to send closer to 2 times the amount of material we need to build things, just because... I mean, look at this shit. It's like the first attempt at landing at another planet. We've got a decent area with the cleared stuff that we need, you know, water, a little facility, some oxygen, but not a lot of oxygen, a fucking chasm, and then the other actual side. So hang on, if we go back to Old Soul, if we... What does this do? Automatically deploy this module's contents when a destination orbit is reached. Oh, hell yeah. So if we go back to Lefora, did we get to see anything land? There's one. Great. Great. Okay. It dropped to the thing. Hang on. The thing needs to be built by a dupe, but it needs 800 kilograms of refined metal. And we have one where I want to build it over here on the left. We have one over here on the right where I do not want to build it. And then the other one fucked off to the fucking chasm. Awesome. I love this. In that case, I guess this means I use the rocket control station. We're supposed to change and make you land back home. Assuming, yeah. One full cycle. I wonder if, like, the pattern or shape it takes affects anything. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't, but again, we'll see. There you go. Yeah. You dumb, fucking not able to breathe in your mask when you can take off your freaking mask. Suppose this also means that I need to go deliver a send the command to deliver a mask from the oxygen mask station. Oh look, I have Coke.
I can't reach my water.
Yay! Is it because she's in your way?
I am trapped. I can spin.
You have a scarf.
I can spin and that's it. She's a snoring scarf.
Oh, I should feel bad. I'm pretty sure the only reason why this one's sleeping up here is because I didn't give Gosman a thing to sleep in when she first got printed. My bad. Can you handle this? Hang on, 730 out of 1,000. Yeah, you can handle this. I should have built that out of something else. Here, let's just oh shit. Let's just redraw over it and just use it out of the most amount of things available. I'm assuming this one's probably going more with reaching max gas pressure, so this is probably the time to start trying to thin out some of these weird ethanol piles and start mopping it up, because it's useful. Well, it's supposed to be useful. We can actually probably end up setting up some sort of oh, what are they called? The tofu farm. Nosh beans.
Tofu. I don't actually remember their name ever.
I do.
But half the things in this game I don't remember their official names. You just call them out.
You mean like the wall sheep? Oh look, barbecue. Hang on. Nobody's a rancher. So this barbecue gets to be printed on Mipani. Yeah, more food for the people. There you go. Enjoy the food. While we silently panic about where we should build more oxygen containers. Man, why are we having the issues that we are? Is there something else like sucking up all of this other oxygen supply, or is it just that I'm clearly asking too much from one? Maybe I'm more used to the fact that 5 should be serviced by one electrolyzer, and I'm not properly...
Keeping that ratio well.
Yeah. Well, that, and I think a decent chunk of power is getting used up here. I can afford to... Actually, that's a lie. I think I can afford to automate this at least a little bit with an AND gate, but I'm not so sure if we've got the appropriate amount of what's that one wire called the refined metal to make the automation stuff. At least I think I don't have it. It's like, oh, you're idle? Does that mean you're home? You're home. Can you kindly just go to bed? Like, if you can go to bed, that'd be great.
You're gonna fall asleep in the bathroom.
No, she stayed on the rocket. Okay, so they have... I assume she just got back for it to have popped up idle. I mean, I don't exactly pay too much attention to the top left corner to see if anybody is idling, mostly because I'm doing really terribly at keeping my attention across. I guess this is only 2 different colonies, but still. I think you can actually hold one more, which means we don't have the right things researched. Hey, who would have guessed? Okay.
It seems like you never have the right things.
Not anymore. Here, I need the rover module, but it comes with the same research block as the Roombas.
Didn't the last time you make a rover, didn't it like die?
It did. It's useful though, mostly because I think I need to use it to get started on the digging out portion. Let's just say that I probably severely underutilized the rover's power. And we kind of need to change that. I say we, but you know. I mean, you can also help me play this, but yeah. I do like taking suggestions. Or, you know, that 100 dupe challenge. That was fun.
I just like sitting back and watching
Most of the time. We still need to do another opposite day. Are you guys filling this up yet? You know, since I'm wanting to send the rover now, I probably will hold off on being super obsessive on the thing. And just, you know, cool it a bit, wait for research to be done, wait for the rover to be built, and then we'll do something about that. How are we doing on skills? I think I've seen a few skills actually pop up, but again, I'm ignoring everything right now just because it kind of doesn't matter. Here, we're gonna go for the astronomy track on Gosman, just because I like giving them the work in progress skills, but until we actually know what that is, it's more of a hey, put this on because they like it, but I won't force anybody to do it right now. Here, you get to be another carrier. You're on the starting home world, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. You're in the starting home world, so I still don't know what, if anything, that I want to give to Max, so we're just gonna keep skipping him. I think Lindsay's finally maxed out, and she's actually on par with Morale, so I'm gonna leave her alone as well. You only have this. Okay, there's our engineer, and I also don't know what the artist should do, so we're just gonna turn a blind eye and pretend we didn't see that skill there. Why was I wanting to build into... Right, I built into this last time because I wanted to make it into a carbon sink. I think it worked out, mostly. Also, should send some people down to the center of the Earth, just because I don't think I've been to the center, or at least to the bottom of any of these planetoids yet. Mostly because, one, you can already see the one in Mipani, but you can't really see the one here. I think it's a little further down. There we go. Okay, good. You were idle for only a little bit. So here, build the rover module out of copper ore, because we've got an excess amount of it. And I believe that's the last module we can add before it just becomes too heavy to actually launch anywhere. Also, have we done a mutated one yet? I'm gonna go with no. Oh, you assholes. This is why I hate dealing with the dupes like this. Okay, there's a Sweetle egg incubating. There's another Sweetle egg incubating. Is it worth reaching you? He's still gonna be alive for another 20 cycles. I'm gonna deem it worth reaching the guy.
How old is he now?
54 out of 75.
Okay, I wondered how long their lifespans were.
75 is a really good run.
It is, honestly.
Okay, you're still doing that. I'm surprised it's taking as long as it is, actually. And you know, I probably need to actually build a ladder down into this disgusting polluted water pit. Only because if one of them dies like over here, the dupes won't be able to reach the resources they'll drop. Also, this is some nice cobalt ore that I definitely should also lay claim to. Now watch, it's gonna be 5 episodes from now and I still will not have done that. Are you guys okay? Is there a reason? Oh, we don't have copper ore left. Wow. Okay. Ah, right, because I rushed building something. Here, make it out of iron then. What's the matter here? Copper ore, got it. So if we just hit mass cancel, but we finish up with iron, will that make you guys happy? Hopefully, because we really need to move everybody else's bedroom just up and out of here. Also, is any of this moppable? No. Of course not. Of course not. Oh. Never mind. Apparently, some of it was. Okay, I'm afraid that if I extend this ladder further down this way, we're gonna, like, suffer some seriously heavy casualties on the plant department going down. And we're probably gonna need to let this run for like a day or two before we even think about actually seriously accessing anything up here. But for now, I think I'm gonna lock this door, since I feel like they don't really have any business coming up over here on the surface. If I were for some reason firing like supply pods over here, I'd make the argument that yeah, I should keep it open, but not really the case right now. Here, we can deconstruct that, and then we leave that as the other side. The only reason why we're not opening this up is because this nosh bean is growing, and any food that it may have given is, you know, refrigerated, since it is a completely carbon dioxide atmosphere. Just a barracks. Unfortunately, this is going to be our oil and more than likely plastic producing asteroid, but until we actually get much more stable power on the other, oh god. Until we get much more stable power on the other asteroid and actually have the capability of having an excess amount of water, we're not really going to be able to do anything oil or plastic related right now. Giving everyone a bed. Dude, that was kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. That was a fun one. That was a very fun one. Sorry, seeing this biome change over here kind of weirds me out just because it suddenly turns pink. It's a little jarring. Here, I don't care if we get more stacked up here, it just means that there's going to be more before this reaches max gas pressure. That, and hopefully it starts pushing down more carbon dioxide because more gas is being generated. Okay, everyone good? It looks like everyone's good, except for down here. There we go. That's more like it. So we have random bottles of salt water, ethanol, and I hope that's it actually. I really hope there's no other liquid that I'm missing. So here, if we go back to Uzina, since they've done they finished the research. That means that we should really see what's going on over here. Hang on, is there actually oxygen? Dude, it's backed up. Come on. Oh, do you got it? You don't got this. I can just sit there. I don't know why I keep doing that. There's food, there's oxalite, there's new printables. Invalid construction location. Oh, right. No, they're fine. They'll be fine. I'm sure. Alright, nobody is a rancher. Again. The diver's lungs trait on Ashcan looks tempting, but more than likely all I'm going to do is print out salt water. And I just need to double check. It says there's no salt water, at least there's only 2,000, but that's because everything else is brine. So let's go, no. Let's go ahead, print out the salt water, and just leave all the other dupes alone. And I'm gonna leave this incubator alone as well, just because it's not a top priority for me right now. What is a top priority is making sure that that rover module gets built. It was when I only had one adult plug slug.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. Hang on. You're good to go. Sorry, that's the cargo module. Do you actually have anything? You don't have anything. If we did refine metal... Actually, we probably have to stick with cobalt just because it probably all needs to be built out of the same material. That's, of course, assuming we actually still have cobalt. Yeah, there's still plenty of cobalt here. Maybe for like 3 more runs of the rocket. Fingers crossed that it all lands on the same frickin' side. Because I don't think I want to have the rover just do all that work.
Help.
What do you need?
I need to sit up.
Oh.
No, I need help with her.
She'll be fine. Hang on,
Are you sure?
let me keep a watchful eye over these sleeping dudes. No, man, come here. Oh,
There.
never mind. See, you're good. You were fine.
Well, I didn't want her to fall. I just want to sever her hands to make sure she doesn't fall.
I'm sure she
Unlike
wouldn't
right now
fall.
when I'm gonna make- but with my hands.
That sounds so mean. See, look, there's 5 alive,
She didn't appreciate that.
and there's 3 eggs. We're not gonna print out, or we're not gonna print out. We're not gonna do more just because they are cramped already. On the one hand, they could probably boost up more power production, but we're honestly grossly underutilizing a lot of our resources right now. Mostly because I really want... Are you guys done? I was gonna say I really want the rocket to be done, but... Okay, no, you are still waiting on something. I'm gonna bump you up to a 9 as well, just in case. There's nothing in here either, though. But yeah, they brought the fertilizer, right? Yeah, they brought the fertilizer pretty quickly.
Since I woke her up, she needs water.
Of course. Somebody wanna put that in here? That's what she said. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing in there? Hang on, did we get more of that? We did not get more oxalite. It's still fairly breathable. There's plenty of grub fruit preserve. In fact, I probably overshot the amount available right now.
Dave, the door's closed. You can't open it right now.
You can let her out if she wants. Oh, never mind. Do you have... Yeah, you're holding metal. Thank you. What was that, only 2 out of 6? That's 2 out of 6. Alright. We'll check the status of the rocket next cycle.
I don't know where she's going, but she's going.
She's having fun. Okay, that's good. The beds are deconstructed, so now the 1 bedroom is actually... Sorry, it's not a bedroom. Maybe she didn't want to come back with anything.
She just wanted to run down the whole way and run back.
And then furniture... Wait, did we not get, like... Did we not get all the material back, or did that particular painting not have... the reed fiber? Oh well, if I did that and I accidentally killed it... That kinda sucks. Okay, note to self and note to anybody else watching: do not deconstruct the painting that just shows up built. Apparently, you don't get your stuff back like you normally would. Also, a long hair slickster. That's a mutation. Oh God. Hold on a second. First, is it really that hot, or is this one really bordering something that hot for there to be natural gas, or is this one of those weird ones that actually spawns with natural gas around it? I do miss the natural gas geysers though. Those have always been my favorite to run power generation for the whole colony. Okay, this needs a little bit of an overhaul. Honestly, I think we're gonna have to expand more up here just to like, I want to develop down here, but just the fact that it's so close to the oil biome and all the heat that comes with it, I kind of want to make sure to just stay far away from it. That, and I'd rather have a little extra. Oh good, you guys are working. I've never seen them harvest one of these. Come here. There you go. I'd rather have a little extra buffer for making sure the carbon dioxide goes somewhere. Here, am I gonna have to like? I'm gonna raise you up to a 9 just so we can all see that. I've never seen them harvest Dodge the Salt Vine. What do you drop as? Just like a little. Okay. It's just a little thing of salt. So here. Oh, good. You fixed your toilet. Good for you. Oh. Here now, man. Come help me play. Okay. The rover's module is fine. You are now at full. So we might as well. Hang on. Is the toilet operational? The toilet is still out of order. Okay. Once the toilet is in working condition. Yeah, see, it wasn't telling me how many visits remain earlier. Anyway, now that that's good to go, we're going to do the same thing of trying to set up the rocket for launch. Well, it's already set up. It's just down to actually launching it. There, we good? I'm assuming that was her just because we hit crew. Probably should have saved before doing this, but I'm sure she'll be fine. And it's supposed to be like 0.3 cycles, 2.6 cycles. Didn't this take only 0.3 last time around? Oh, could it be because it's... It can't be because it's heavier, right? Seems like could be... Sorry. Seems like the wrong kind of idea, but... 2.6 cycles it is, okay. I guess I misspoke or misthought of the amount of time it would take. Alright, so these guys are probably running fine as long as... Why is this taking so long? As long as this actually gets done, I think we're going to do a little more focus on the Mipani colony, the other one that definitely needs some more infrastructure being built into it. Okay, there's that. It's triple smart battery. We should be good. I do wonder if the mic is able to pick up on Nutmeg snoring on my lap now. Ah, that's what you guys are doing. A lot of them are apparently feeding the metal refinery. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to deconstruct these and drop in a statue now that we have the right talented artist to be able to make a genius. Yeah, a genius. A masterpiece. I really want to colonize the leafy planet just because I need pips. I need pips. Pips are my thing. That and reed fiber. So I can start spamming other recreational buildings, because doing this is kind of... Wait, it didn't work? Oh, it's missing a decor item. Okay, you got it. What kind of decor item do you want? Here, how about wall pot?
Yeah,
Wall
that's what
pot.
I usually use, like a wall pot or a hanging pot.
Yes, hi Name. Did you know that your ear is effed up? No, don't bite me. I'm trying to fix your ear. There you go. Yeah, be happy. That doesn't feel like happy. That feels like bite.
There's a difference?
Fine. I need that hand to play.
Remember, biting is happy. Gotta show
Uh-huh.
yourself up.
Here, we're gonna bump both of these up to 9s because I feel like they'll be the most important. Gonna check on the rocket. See, 1.9. Are you doing okay? You're not gonna be doing okay soon just because you're still wearing your mask. And don't know when to take it off. See, look. Unequipped suit. Now you're fine. Yeah. Did you seriously leave your jar of grub fruit preserve right by the bathroom? She did. Okay.
Dupes are stupid.
Dupes are stupid. Hang on. Do you work now? There we go. Go shower in the recreational room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, we give you a room bonus, so why not?
this is still a mess hall. I imagine. It's because I'm missing a recreational building as well. So I guess if I extend this a little, or instead of doing the marble block here, I should have done it here for the radiating effect of decor. We probably could have put in like a water cooler over there instead. Anyway, once again, none of you are... Oh god. I should look for a good dupe next, I think. Only reason I say that is because, I mean, I need to sacrifice somebody to the planet. That's really the only reason why I paused playing when the Spaced Out DLC first came out, was because I had no way of saving the one dupe that got sacrificed to the planet. That being said, I think I either need to have somebody that has cooking, digging, and... Well, no, just cooking and digging are probably going to be the two biggest things for that particular dupe. This colony, the current homeworld, I guess if you can call it that, is probably good for that. For holding on to the dupe. Not only because of the oxygen supply, but because we can probably keep their morale high enough that they can learn shit a little bit faster. What do you think, Kelsey? Take Hassan so he can cook for himself on the other place, or wait for a person who's interested in mining?
Cooking.
Wait or take it?
Wait.
I just told you. Like, should I wait for somebody that has cooking and mining to...
No, just take cooking. See, I thought you meant like wait for someone with mining. I'm like, wait, why
No.
why would you wait?
No. Oh, your skill point. Your skill point.
I love how they come with this.
Oh, damn it. They're all mixed up now. So,
Ha!
Hassan's at the bottom. There. You are now a cook. Congratulations. I really dislike when that happens, but I guess what are you gonna do about it for now? Hopefully they fix it soon. Oh. If Liam is over here, and I kinda doubt it, I could sacrifice Liam. He has the right skill set I'm looking for. Well, he's got a skill set that's beneficial. Okay, nope. And I think everybody else doesn't need to do anything. Morale plus 3 on the mess hall. There is no hanging, recreational building, so we're just gonna destroy 2 mess halls and drop in a random water cooler for the sake of actually turning this into a great hall. Also, 50 some odd degrees. Do you survive here? Do you survive here? The answer to both is yes. Hang on. Do either of you tell me anything? No. Alright, do we want a spiky briar seed or do we want a mallow seed? Just hanging there.
I've never had a mallow seed.
I have one there. Here. There you go. Plant a mallow seed, because we're
It's
probably
like
gonna drop in.
those types of decorative plants usually just say a temperature or a pressure difference.
And a
Like I
temperature
said,
difference, like the
I said
cactus.
temperature and pressure,
Meh.
but other than that, there's usually not much of a difference.
Not really. In all honesty. Okay, this is fine. Check on the rocket. 1.2 cycles left before it reaches the destination. Again, dang, why is it taking so long? Did adding the rover really increase the time by that much? Because if that's the case, making it travel with 2 dupes is gonna suck.
Yep, it will.
Okay, 3 left there. They're just honestly mopping around here. I'm gonna assume nobody's gonna get stuck over here because that's just salt and they should be able to bridge that one gap. And if we like give one more mass mop, we can definitely just start trying to knock out some more of this research. Probably some of this stuff for rocketry. I think I'm gonna start I should have that, shouldn't I? A battery module stores the excess power generated by a... I was reading that. Generated by a rocket engine or rocket platform, provides stored power to interior rocket outlets.
I like it. That's an interesting
Like,
feature.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
is. Like, I don't know what that is, but I think we're gonna research that first so we can play around with it. It's definitely new. Or new to the DLC anyway. Here. Yeah, see? You're having fun with the durability oxygen masks. Oh, there's 2 in here with you. What the hell? Okay, now these guys are having some fun. Now that, you know, they can actually breathe. And unfortunately that hasn't trickled out everywhere yet. But that's okay. We can probably make something nice. Or at the very least, you know, give things a little more structure. And just keep them working and developing this colony just a little bit more. At the very least, we need to put in a fire pole somewhere. And for now, it's gonna be that, so they can at least get from their bedrooms down. Oh, that's cute, sweetie. Thank you, Nutmeg.
What did she do?
She curled up.
She likes being a bun. A bun or a scarf, those are her preferred poses.
That's a nice word for that. Yeah, I might say screw it with the casualties of just shifting this all the way over this way. And I only say that because there's just... I mean, there's a lot of resources here, namely all this rust to help feed these, but we're probably not going to use too many more of these resources, because, okay, we might leave that one alone still, but just the fact that there's no carbon dioxide in here means that these notch sprouts are not growing, and they're as good as useless then. Here, let's do that too. I have half a mind to help, to have these guys help do additional research, but it's probably going to be far more beneficial to set up an observatory and have somebody start looking around this planet. But again, we'll see. Did you guys finish that, or is that just... that's just turned on from last time. So, if I'm remembering things correctly, we're gonna have to unfortunately build a payload opener, which, look, they finally finished the design, so it's not just a weird prototype-y can opener. Now it is a can opener.
Prototype-y can opener. Dude.
You remember it, right?
I do.
Is that a plunger?
I'm not gonna answer that. Like, I think you know the answer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay, so here's the other thing, I guess. The next... I think that rocket going to Lefora has 2 more trips in it, at the very least. And the only reason why I say 2 more is because just the odds of landing, I think it's supposed to be 4 on this side, or at least in range of the rover, is gonna be, oh, I don't know, slim to none.
Yeah.
But what we're really gonna need, you're here, good. What we're really gonna need is, since the payload opener now just requires regular metal instead of refined metal, that's gonna save us some resources, but also it's gonna require us to... Wait, are you auto-deploying already? Does that mean if I look over here, I might start seeing new ones rain down? Sorry, I thought this bit of igneous rock looked like a payload had rained down. Oh, good. Thank you for giving me a second one. Yeah, there's 2 in the void, or at least 2 in the fog of war, if you want to call it that.
Yep.
Great, awesome. I love this game for this. Okay, so back to Old Soul. I think, yeah, we're just supposed to hit deploy. He's supposed to land all nice like. We're just gonna, shit. We're just gonna land him there and probably, no. Probably watch him land, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Are you good, Rover? Oh, or he works like a dupe without me having to do things, right? There we go. In that case, that means, Lindsay, you're free to go back. Yeah, free to go back home to Xena. And how long is that gonna take? See, 3 days, again. I feel like they made it a little more difficult to do this than the first time, but at least I can make this guy get started, right? For example, he's got some igneous rocks, so we can at least make that happen. Look, a pip! And a mirth leaf. Okay, there we go.
And puffs.
I'm okay with what I'm seeing right now. I'm just probably gonna need to focus a little bit more on this guy to make sure that things are being dug out. Where are you going? Oh, you're building, right. There we go. Alright, one more supply drop has been found. For now. I guess if I mine out enough stuff, maybe he can, like, build himself a bridge, but that's probably not going to be the case, let's be honest. Back to my original intent, we're just going to clear out... Yeah, we're just going to clear out the rest of the solid management stuff, while we just happily explore what the hell the power thing is. It provides power to connected buildings, pulls power from battery modules and rocket engines. I feel like that doesn't help. So is it supposed to have been a utility? Here, we're just gonna keep making you dig down. Who's idle? Like, who's idle and why? You're not home, are you? You're in flight, so why even tell me that you're idle? I don't care about you. You're fine. You've got a toilet. You've got food. Be happy. Okay, back to the thing I was playing around with. Is it under shipping? That's a RoboMiner. Under utilities, a Sweepy's dock. So maybe that other thing is somewhere else? Gas output fitting allows gases to be drawn from rocket via storage pipe. Draws gas from the first rocket module with the requested material. What exactly does this mean? These are honestly brand new. Like, can we, instead of doing my barbaric way, is there now another way to do this?
That's what I'm gonna take it as.
Here, I think we're gonna play around with the rocket a little bit more. At least I'm getting good use out of the rover this time. Okay, what do we have and how much of it do we have? That's gonna be expensive. There's not much oxygen and I don't see any oxalite right now, so I think, besides the fact that this rover's gonna get mad at me because he doesn't have stuff to do, we're just seriously gonna start digging down so we can see where my other canisters landed, because that is not the only one. Like, in theory, there should be 6 by now, but I can only account for 4. You've got that going on. I'm pretty sure I can, like, if I can treat you like a dude, can we see if you, like, hop across? There. I feel like, to a certain extent, we can treat the rover like... Oh. What are you? I can rummage about this crashed satellite. Or crushed satellite. Do they mean crushed, or do they mean crashed?
Because when you rummage in the storage boxes, you find clothes.
You find all sorts of cool shit. Okay, there's only milligrams of breathable oxygen over here. That's cool too. Okay, there's a lot of oxygen over here. That was really the biggest issue with me bringing somebody over. It's just that there was not enough oxygen to breathe, and I couldn't get anything going in time for the poor guy. Actually, here, if we cancel those orders, he can probably reach any of the igneous rock that's here, because it's probably going to be a lot, to be honest. And hey, look, a new printable. Okay, choose blueprint. Yes, give, but not here. Not here either. Here. Look, we're introducing more wild and strange fauna. Or they probably shouldn't be. 2 slug eggs, please. There we go. So there. Now this place will have their own plug slugs, and we can...
Do you have an enclosure for them?
No, we don't even have a rancher over here.
Nice.
That's the other thing I need to worry about. Here, Kelsey, let me go get a refill on water. I'm gonna definitely bother Nutmeg, but she'll be fine. Hang on, can you make it over here? You can. Okay, here, let's do this hecked up little jumpy thing. Hopefully he doesn't imprison a poor Shine Sprite thing, Nymphug. And look, yeah, that's one less, or one more accounted for. Another payload. Alright, excuse me, sweetie, let's go get some more water.
I'll make sure no one dies. I like your little robot though.
Getting used to it.
I love how he can hop over the gaps. Yes, Meg, what did you bring? You did bring me. Okay. I don't know what he wants me to do with that robot, so I guess the robot's just gonna chill. He gave me no instructions. We're leaving to go get water.
They gonna die?
No, but
No,
you
back
lost
to-
your seat.
Oh, I'm back to my seat. Okay. Move. Move. There you go. There, that wasn't so bad, right? Nobody died, right? Okay, 0.7 cycles left here. There's still research to be done. Oh, do you want back on my front? Oh, bye. I'm sorry to have offended you, Nutmeg. Ow. That hurt my toe. Anyway, hang on. There's supposed to be 6, and I think I only see 5, which means one definitely landed in the hole. I think, anyway. Are you able to build a smart, or are you able to build one of these? Good. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that, basically all of this stuff gets swept up into here. Just because, I don't want to have it lost, down who knows how far. And, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Move debris into storage. There you go.
I like how he can go up and down the ladders.
I was under the impression that he couldn't the first time around.
I know, and that's why
I'm
your
just
guy
like,
died.
I know.
Trying to make him build ladders when
See, look, so here's the good thing. He's got a place to breathe. Sorry, not breathe. He's got a place to cook. But in all honesty, that's about it. How much more do you have here, buddy? Because it seems like a lot. He's gonna be here a while. I think what I'm gonna do is just like draw in more. Oh. That's gonna suck. Okay, draw in more, and I still do not see package number 6. But the fact that there's more, that we can now access the other side and the other packages, kind of makes me happy. And to make sure that we don't lose his productivity, we're gonna give a couple of dig orders over here as well. Oh, is that what you prefer to do? You don't want to finish cleaning up? Okay. Suit yourself. Yes, I know this battery has died. Well, I didn't know this battery was here. Are we home yet? Home soon enough. Let's go back home. Okay, what's going on over here? Guess we could just watch her land and then just carry on. Is Namek with you?
No, she's on the bed.
Oh, she is. Okay. Okay, number 1, we hit that to all, and then everybody's happy. All right, let's see this new shit. Oh, you mean in here? Interesting. And gas input, gas output. I don't understand the gas intake. Allows gases to be pumped into rocket storage via pipes, sends gas to the first rocket module with available space, must be built within the interior of a rocket module. Yeah, time's still going. We might as well do that. Basically, central vac. Okay. Allows gases to be drawn from rocket storage via pipes. What rocket storage are we talking about? Game. Okay, let's start learning through this then. We're gonna make it out of copper. If that's the end... Oh, it must be built on the floor of a rocket interior.
So inside.
Oh, fuck your floor. I can make it the ceiling. Okay, so we're building an output, but because I want to see what happens. Okay, so if we go back out, no power consumers. I have no... Damn, what was that? Oh, that's an auto sweeper. It looked like a chandelier for a second, and I'm like, what the hell is a chandelier doing in the shipping tab? Okay. The payload opener requires regular ore. Oh, wait. Which means... Do you have anything in you? There's already 200 kilograms of cobalt. How much was you again? 100. In theory, if one person is coming up with anything, and honestly I can remove Rover's module, but this particular rocket module is going to need a little bit of raw metal, which apparently I cannot read, but it's metal ore. It's metal ore. What do we have the most of? You know what? It's just going to be copper. We're going to throw copper in here. We're going to make it rain copper onto the other planetoid, and that's how we're going to work from there. But large gas cargo canister. Stored resources become available upon return, so that's a no. Wait. I assume gas cargo canister and large gas cargo canister are both the same thing. A battery module stores the excess power generated by a rocket Loses charge over time, and it's a burden. So I'm not even sure what this means, but I'm pretty sure that the most I can get from this is the battery module and the gas outtake thing probably need to work on a stronger variant rocket. I think. Okay. We should try out the carbon dioxide engine at some point, because it seems like it'd be a lot of fun.
We should.
Okay, what are you holding? Cobalt and copper. Probably more copper than we need and not enough cobalt, but it's probably good enough for now. Plus we can see what's going on over there, because we're probably going to fire off this rocket tomorrow. By tomorrow I literally mean the next cycle. And it doesn't look like the temperature's even a problem for anything up here. Are we still researching? Good job, guys. Good job. I think we're reaching a critical point where we should be focusing more on the research, just for the sake of finishing it up. That, and I'm still terrified of what their next update may or may not do for the game.
I'm really curious to see what they're adding.
Same.
Or fixing, I guess.
Well, I'm just terrified that hopefully this isn't the end of us seeing this map, because I feel like a couple extra things went better than before.
Yeah.
Here, you know what, guys? You can totally have this one too. There. We've got a nice little hydrogen pocket up here, which we're just gonna kind of, sort of ignore. And considering people can breathe over here, we're gonna do that to reach that pocket of copper. Can probably afford to do the same thing over here on this side, just because well, why not, for one. But it's free real estate, it's free resources, might as well try and make the most of it. Plus, they wander over here with their gas masks anyway, so we may as well take full advantages of this resource. There. Make it look something like that. Surprised these are still off-gassing some polluted oxygen, but okay. Sure. By the way, did you become a Great Hall? Good, it became a Great Hall. And that looked oddly green to me. It is a barracks though, but okay. Look, one more plug slug hatched, everything's fine. I think we might want to consider expanding and adding in more battery banks, but the question of where is pretty much coming to mind right now. Cause oh shit, I'm gonna move that. Here, if we do decor overlay, that pretty much reminds me of the other sort of kind of ongoing project I had to do for here. I've got to ditch the ugly decor tanking stuff from over here, connect it up, and make sure that there's actually a platform underneath this, because that would be bad to not have. We got a good amount of use out of this deodorizer, but I think we're finally going to deconstruct it, since this cable ought to be going away. We need to reconnect that. Well, no, we don't. I think I'm gonna get rid of the incubator. There's enough in there now, and with the fact that they live for 100 cycles, we shouldn't be at a point where there's so little remaining.
You got a digging.
I got a digging, but I don't want to send.
It has increased husbandry.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean Joshua over there wants to learn ranching.
Make him do it. Make him.
Nah, here, y'all can have some hatch eggs. Again, introducing interesting fauna to probably arguably the wrong biome environment, habitat, whatever you wanna call it. Okay, I should probably also dig up for things. And if we hit deconstruct buildings only, I can also get rid of that. Starting to become a real stickler for making sure that I'm set on a certain type because I've accidentally screwed myself before and just mass
He's
deconstruction.
not kidding. He has. I've done it too.
Also, if I increase the battery bank, we can probably, for sure, or actually, you know what? For sure, I'm going to deconstruct this manual generator. If we increase that a little bit more, I'll feel safe running this a little more frequently, both for the sake of water production and getting a little extra refined metal coming in. That and we're past the halfway mark for filling up hydrogen storage containers, which again, I'm still leaning towards making the infinite room, but I'm lazy most of the time. Also, this poor little guy is still trapped down here. I mean, there was an attempt to rescue him. I think we're gonna leave him alone because I'm kind of not having it right now. The fact that they accidentally did that. Okay, so now we're running with just no rover module this time. I gotta keep doing that. I know I can do it from in there, but it still kind of bothers me. We're going to just cancel that build up there, since apparently we do need a battery module added to the rocket. But hang on, there's food, there's visits remaining, and there is still enough oxalite on board that whoever, well, not whoever, but our rocket pilot, Lindsay. It's Lindsay. You know, she'll be alive. Though it does feel like they're taking their sweet time doing some things. I suppose it's because it's partially that, I should say, that it is partially that they are doing research and so many dupes have to go into... Oh, I don't have a destination. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean no launching? Was that my mistake, by the way? I feel like that might have been my mistake. It wasn't the fact that I added a rover. It was the fact that I put the thing there. Can we please see this on the map game? Thank you. See, one cycle instead of whatever that was, because I think it's decided to originate from here, and I put it up there, and I guess it just does plus X amount of time per what's it called, per traveled tile. And given that they have durability, we're just gonna make 3 more oxygen masks and leave that up there. I'm afraid of the energy using property of the metal refinery, because I know it is very energy intensive, and that's why it takes them so long to do anything with metal refining. Honestly, it bothers me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Breathable. You know, that pretty much means we should probably try and annex this part of the base or seal it off to make sure that we're not like wasting a bunch of stuff. You know, I've been gone from the poor robot for too long. I wonder what he's been doing. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? The nice floating interplanetary payload. Okay. Okay, have it your way. Hey Rover, how are you doing? You still got 70 whatever of your thing. Okay, time for you to build the ladder then. Oh, hey, he can build a printing pod. I think. I assume he can, and we shall force it. Oh, duplicate operation required. Never mind. Just a pipe dream, apparently.
That seems about right.
Okay, there's hydrogen down here. That makes me a little uncomfortable. Here, let's make you swerve around, then. How am I supposed to gain a foothold here, guys? Okay, look, there's a nice random coal generator over here, just nice and ready. I have a feeling this is still one of those weird, how many things are you running? How many colonies are you running that you see something past the neutronium layer, so, you know, good GG, good luck figuring out what the hell this shit is. Yeah. Are you, speaking of there, are you here yet? 92 seconds. Well, 92 seconds in real time. More like 30 seconds at fast speed. What does the fire pole take? We've got enough gold amalgam where I might make him make that pole for the guy already. And we might want to take refuge somewhere over here for the guy initially showing up. I might also quickly make it over to the crushed satellite, just because it seems like it could be a good idea to make the dupe rummage about over there before doing anything. Also good, we're finding random little bits of oxalite. Hey, thanks for setting that shit down there. Also, you know how I say I don't do things the right way?
Yeah.
Why did I send copper when the fucking robot is mining out his own raw ore?
I don't know.
Because I'm dumb.
What are you building?
Okay, the payload opener is being opened here. It's being built so that we can make sure the rocket lands. Last time around, it also required duplicate operation. Hang on. Since she's here, we should probably send her home as well. So change that. Make it be, yeah, make it land. And then the next time we see her, we're probably gonna try and bring a dupe in, because I would like to harness the resources over here. That, and I don't think I see a single vent yet from this particular planetoid. Yeah, plus it feels like it's shorter. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? It's right here. It's right here.
Ah, what is it? I mean, I can regret going down.
Hot polluted oxygen vent. Awesome. So we're probably going to release that then so it starts filling up, but it probably means... Sorry. It probably means that we might hold off on sending somebody over here at the cost of probably, honestly, trying to seal this shit up. For... Oh, crap. But you're not going to have enough power for that, are you, Mr. Rover? 59 out of 180. Okay. I'm going to take that to mean that if... Oh, you better have enough power for that. Okay. If I do things like this... I found the gold volcano. Nice. Okay. It's not gonna be the best of plans, mostly because it is a... Oh. Okay, that's unusual. For the heat map to look like this surrounding such a hot vent.
Well, it could just be the material is very...
I don't think so. Okay, so here's the plan. I think we're going to... Fuck. I think we're gonna draw in a wall like this. Yeah, draw in a wall like that. Make him dig over here. We are really asking a lot for this poor guy.
You
Yeah.
usually do.
Make him dig over here. make him ladder up. Make him not ladder all the way up. Here, we're gonna... Shit. We're gonna build that. We're gonna hope he has enough resources before he dies. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Is this plan foolproof? I mean, no, it's not, but... So here's the idea. There is probably no fucking oxygen here. Well, there's oxygen up here, but it's fucking in such a low concentration that you may as well not be breathing at all. It's breathable over here, it's breathable over here, but again, 1,000 grams of oxygen per tile for one single dupe. He's gonna like breathe that shit in and consume it all really, really quickly, yes.
And then he will die.
So here, just seriously using everything that we've got left for this poor guy. We're going to try and make him dig all the way over here. So in fact, oh. Well, there goes that plan. Okay, assuming that the rover could have actually done things, why is the circuit overloaded? I am needed in like 5 places at once. Ah, something bad is happening. Why are we so overloaded, guys? What do I have hooked up to you that's causing you to do that? I feel like this doesn't make sense, but we'll get it sorted out soon. Ah, I see. Here. Like literally 9 on any of this line. I don't see that being an even like past 4,000. Agriculture athletics, but I need more of a rancher, researcher, operator. Aw, damn it, he'd be perfect, but nyctophobic. The needs a nightlight, yeah.
Afraid of the dark. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, afraid of the dark. Okay, let's just print that out then. Okay, that doesn't feel right though. That's only, yeah, like 480, so where's the additional... Okay, we'll just sit here and keep watching things get damaged then. You guys take your time. Speaking of taking your time, the rocket is back and I should really let her loose. So here, if we do all... Are you in there asleep? Lindsay's in here asleep. Back to Xena. Okay, what this does tell me though is that I do need to be a little more strategic as to what like last supply drop I'm going to send, and probably try and set up some sort of nice little airlock for the third planetoid is going to be. I only say that because if that rover can get most, if not all of that requested build area done, we can basically... Here, I'm gonna flip over to it real quick. Yeah, see, look, all better now. Now that it's, you know, actually doing what it's supposed to be. Okay, if we flip back to Lefora, it's gonna take him too long. He's gonna run out of energy before then. But what I'm basically trying to do is just seal in this so that this can be that dupe's living area, as in once somebody or something comes and digs this out, they'll be able to breathe. I mean, it will be hot polluted oxygen, but they'll at least be able to breathe. The good thing is it's not a hot polluted infectious vent, because that one probably suck a lot more. What's this? It's chlorine. What is a tranquil toes?
Is it a plant or an animal?
It's a plant.
I'm like, cause I heard toad, like a frog.
No, more like your foot toes thing.
Got it.
Yeah, that. Let's go with that. Okay, there's that. There's a gold volcano that we can see now. None of this looks promising. A Saturn critter trap. Is this a Venus flytrap? Only it's, you know, not.
I'm gonna
Critter
say
traps are carnivorous plants that snatch up unsuspecting critters and consume them, releasing hydrogen as waste.
yeah, it's the Venus flytrap.
It's a radium. Radium is a light-emitting radioactive substance. It is useful as a power source.
You
I found
radioactive
radioactive material, but hang on. Does that mean that it's actually... Oh. Don't tell me light-emitting if it's not going to be, like, illuminating there. So, am I basically hearing that there might be a use for the lead in the oil biome now? If they kept it real? That'd be really cool.
That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, I
know
think...
you haven't run into the radiation problem yet.
Because
No,
I haven't
that's
I haven't made it here. Not been able to gain a
in any
foothold.
good capacity.
Mm-mm. Like in any capacity, honestly. Besides, I'm still looking around going, how exactly am I supposed to keep this guy alive?
Is there no food?
Food's not the issue. I'm pretty sure I can make it rain. I might be able to make it rain food. There's no oxygen. Little to no oxygen. There's no... Well, I mean, I wouldn't exactly call this little, but it's gonna be gone, like, soon. There's little to no water for me to use the electrolyzer. I have not seen, unless I'm blind here because it's in a different biome, I've not yet seen lead to use the rust deoxidizer.
Yeah.
And with the exception of really just um, that one geyser, or yeah, no, vent, it's a vent. With the exception of that one vent, I don't know, nor do I understand how I'm supposed to keep somebody alive over here. I guess that's gonna be the fun and challenge of the game, right? But does that mean I'm sending like 4 or 5 certain first people over here to their death?
Maybe.
Hang on, is this no longer clickable? Like the rover lands and congratulations, that's it? It sure feels that way. Alright, how are we doing here?
I've never had a rover, so I can't tell you.
I know.
If anyone has any comments, though, feel free to.
Yeah, I've heard, I'm listening for suggestions and whatnot. Okay. Very breathable. Like very, very good, very bad at the same time. Oh boy, I did not do so hot for things up here. Okay. So here's a suggestion. I can probably divert this system at least a little bit. Or, you know, run a secondary filter and start pulling some oxygen in, or maybe set up a separate gas pump to actually capture some oxygen, maybe even from up here, just because I mean it's very breathable. We need to do other things with it, but I think I need to set up another mask station. Not necessarily just for like evening out the terrain up here and grabbing resources, but for putting in another telescope so we can look around and see just what the hell's around this planet, if there is anything around this planet. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like, hey, you gotta go to the other one if you want to further your grasp on the planetoid system. Anyways, I'm happy with the progress we've made on this one, so I think we're gonna probably call it a night here. I'm just happy.
I'm happy no one died.
I'm happy nobody's died as well, but I'm really ecstatic that I can finally
Is that a
see.
volcano?
That's a gold volcano, yes. I'm just happy that there's radium that we can finally see. Oh wait, no,
What's
hang
the,
on, that radium.
radiation?
Do I have a radiation one?
There should be a radiation.
The answer is no.
Oh, I thought there was.
There might be. It's either in the works or I need to go mine it for the first time and have that dude like die of cancer or some shit. Hang on. We're gonna save. Yeah, this
No,
is
they
the.
die of acute radiation poisoning, not cancer.
So
Cancer takes
so
2 years.
Pulla the Curie family.
Sure.
Yeah. Mr. Rover. Low battery. Yep. 3.8 kilojoules. You did very well. Look at this.
But does he
I don't think he recharges.
can't recharge?
I don't think so. I think he just dies.
That's sad.
It's gonna
He's
take.
good, right?
It's gonna take a little too long to see him die, but just for that, we'll start from right here next time and
Let's
just.
not watch him die tonight.
Yeah, I don't feel like watching this rover die tonight. But I'm just happy that we're making progress on planetoid number 3. But I'm still very confused as to how the hell are we supposed to get somebody over there and keep them alive. I mean, I guess I could just make it codename Mars and just keep sending rovers to keep building shit, but there's only so much they can do. You know, they can't even free that polluted oxygen vent, so what good is it there? More importantly, does that mean I sacrifice the other,
People.
the rocket pilot? Because the whole reason I even sent some of that stuff over is so that they can build the rocket landing pad. Unfortunately, that probably means that rocket is going to stay there once it reaches there, because if it lands, it's probably not going to be able to launch for a while. Not unless I decide to make a carbon dioxide engine instead of the sucrose one and send it over, or if I have enough foresight and the possibility of putting sucrose in a care package and then just sending it over so that it can get off that planet again. But we'll see. It's more complicated than I thought.
Well, I mean, it is rocket science and landing on other planets.
Quite literally this
Even
time.
in video games, that's gotta be complicated to some degree.
Yeah. I guess we'll see in the future. Anyway, that's all for us for tonight, guys. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Again, we hope you're enjoying the Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out DLC playthrough. I guess we'll see if next time this gets streamed, we actually get to mine any kind of radium, or hell, make sure that whoever lands on that planet in the little crashing one gets to survive long enough to do anything. But yeah, since tomorrow is Wednesday and we normally don't stream, I would say see you guys on Thursday, but since it is Mario Day, Kelsey and I will probably be streaming Mario Kart 8 for an hour or 2. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
And
I like Mario Kart.
maybe I can convince you for Mario Party.
No,
It could be fun.
no,
Relationship test?
no.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys have a great night, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.